It is Sunday and I've been stitching all day. I had the plans of making a card and stuff, but I was really tired when I woke up this morning, and I decided that if I'm gonna work this whole next week, I'm going to need to rest. So I rested and did stitching, and I did a complete FFO. Look! So I'm gonna show you, but you're gonna see my next project at the same time. So yeah, it's on my. But here is my project that I started yesterday, and it is a mini kit. No, mini. It's Christmas Robin. It's by Leslie Tay, and you got it like this little pamphlet. Not gonna open it, but it's just a little pamphlet. These are the extra patterns you can get in the magazines. This came with the World of Cross Stitching magazine, as you can see down here. So I thought this was adorable, and I want to have that, so I have made it. There is, however, a little difference. On this pattern, it uses E 145, I think it is, or something like that. The kind of grey here, 415. E415 is it that is done here. But when I went through my metallics, I realized I didn't have that. So I choose to go with 168 instead. So it's this it's a much lighter, a little bit more softer. And I actually like it better than with the other metallic. So that's kind of nice, and it's so glimmery. And when I finished it off, I wanted to make it a complete FFO. So I have just added the backside. Everything is all puffed up and soft and really, really nice. What I've done is I took a piece of cardboard, like thick cardboard, the ones I do my crafting with. Then I found a die that was big enough, and I draw around it because I don't go in my cardboard with my dies, so I just draw around it because it was big enough on the outside of it. So I draw it around, and I cut it with a pair of scissors that works great when I work with cardboard. Then I added some padding and that I had put on a cloth of just white cotton. I taped it down onto the cardboard and one of the reasons for that is because the cardboard I had was black, and you would see through this design. So then I added this fabric on top, and I sewed it down on the inside. I laced it, so I have sewn it just cross all the way around, so it really sits perfectly on that piece. Then I took this fabric and I ironed on another piece of that padding, on which I also cut out in the circle form. And then I just ironed in all the edges. I sewed this on. This is just this fabric doubled and then doubled again, so it looks like this. And then I have sewn two seams so it would look similar, so you can see the opening there. And then I took the part that didn't have the opening like that on the outside, and I sewed it down onto this fabric, and then I have sewn by hand this seam all the way around. So that is how I did it. So probably easier way to do it. I didn't look at any pieces, but I now know a few things I would do differently, but mostly I would probably do very similar. Would, however, make sure that this was better, because it isn't. It's a little bit crooked. That's okay. So this is my FFO, my ornament. The whole piece with stitching and everything took me about 2 days. So that's kind of a good job, right? Kind of good job. So that is done. So now I'm working with my second part, which I actually don't have a picture of, so you're gonna see it bit by bit. It's just a small little project. Might actually have a picture. Gonna see. Gonna cover the pattern there. No, yeah, it's that one there. I found this in my among my things, and I knew that I have seen that little one in it, so I decided to, well, I'm gonna take this little short book, which is also the World of Cross Stitching magazine, and I'm gonna make that one just for fun. Don't think I'm gonna make a card of it. Had so much fun making that little ornament, so I think I'm gonna play around making a few more ornaments, and then we'll see what I'll do. And as you saw here, I have used, actually it's on the wrong side here, but that's okay. But I've used my serger to serge on some just simple cotton fabric, so that it fits into my frame, and I can use my frame to stitch. I kind of like it. And then also I don't need to use that much fabric, because I don't need enough fabric to fit in the frame. I just need enough fabric to be able to sew, because I'm going to make it to an ornament. So yeah, that has been my whole day today. I haven't done anything else. I'm just taking it slow and resting and kind of collecting energy for tomorrow. So yeah, but right now I'm gonna head to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!